Hey everyone, this is less Kanye West news and more news for us Kanye fans to kind of feast on. And I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're a Kanye fan. I sure hope so. But if you're not, you should be. Welcome to the club. Go listen to my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Or, better yet, 808s and Heartbreak. So for the 10-year anniversary, a lot of people have been writing a lot of really nice reflective pieces on it. I'm actually going to highlight one in a second. But in the wake of all of this, this news release just dropped. Malik Youssef, who's one of Kanye's oldest collaborators, just made this announcement that they're going to do a 15-city tour, including New York, Boston, Atlanta, Austin, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles, before coming to a close in San Francisco. Local artists will be chosen from each city to perform the album in its entirety. So you're not going to get Kanye, but you're going to get local artists that are performing these songs from 808s, the whole album in their own way. So I think that's really fucking cool. If I'm not getting Kanye, this to me is the next best way of experiencing it. A multi-Grammy award-winning artist, producer, and songwriter, Youssef, also known as DJ Good Music the Angel, was a contributing writer and co-producer on the landmark album. Any musicians have the ability to be part of the tour, as the musical acts will be curated through an open application audition. Each artist or group will perform songs from the 808s and Heartbreak album in their own style, paying tribute to Kanye West's original tracks. The final performances will be selected by fans in each city through an online voting process. Which, how fucking cool is that? I know there are a lot of people, musicians that are fans of Kanye, of course, but that, follow us on Twitter. We just did a thread on Twitter that was like, what are you currently working on? And I think the most responses we got are like, music. I write music, I produce music, I'm involved with music, which, makes sense. But if you're a musician, you should keep an eye out on this and look for an opportunity to be involved in some capacity. At least go to the show to network, go to the show to just wild out about the fact that you're getting to hear a live rendition of the entire 808s album by talented people. Like, I'm very excited about this. There was a little bit of a different take on it from Pitchfork. They had reached out to Youssef for a comment, and it said Kanye himself will not perform, but Youssef confirmed that Kanye signed off on the tour. I don't do anything without Kanye's blessing. The producer will sponsor it and serve as the MC. So that's pretty awesome. And this is the article I just wanted to detail real quickly. Rolling Stone did this big overview, and they talked to a lot of people that were involved in the album. Producer and songwriter Jeff Basker, Tony Williams, Malik Youssef, Estero. And you get some really cool insights into the album itself, into Kanye's writing process. I recently had somebody on Twitter ask me, how's Kanye's writing go? Do you really think he writes as much as, writes enough? Do you think he, dishes it out to people and we should really credit him as much as we do? How do I feel about that? And Estro actually had some insight into that, saying that Kanye would write these tracks and they were mostly complete when he had finished. And what we hear on the album is mostly what he wrote. But then he would bring in these other people to help him, finalize some lines, maybe add some details, and just help get it to the point where it needed to get to. And I think that has always kind of been his process. But it's just cool to get some insights into this album that I've never read. And this felt very much to me like the famous Complex piece on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy that provides so much insight into that album. This is one of the most in-depth pieces I've seen on 808s. So with the 10-year anniversary of 808s, the hype for that in general, this article being so cool and insightful, and then the announcement of this tour, it's a pretty exciting revival period for 808s and Heartbreak. And I think it's going to get even more recognition for the next 10 years than what it's gotten for the last 10. And this is I think, a really good look into how Kanye's legacy will continue over the years. Because, I mean, College Dropout, of course, is the College Dropout and has aged really well. But there was something about 808s that, I don't know, it changed the game in a way and is so unique and was so unique to Kanye's discography at the time in a way that I don't know if any other album of his has been, with the attention it got and still the continued media attention. And the fact that it's continued to age in this way and be lionized in this way and getting this acclaim, I'm hoping that we start to see this with his other albums and we just get more and more insights, that the scholarship on it, that these pieces that are real journalism and really detailed continue to come out and illuminate these pieces. Real journalism continue to illuminate Kanye's albums. So I don't know, I'm excited. But we'll have more info as that unfolds and, you know, do some videos when we get the tour dates and the ability to try to get involved and be one of the people on the stage. So we'll continue sharing all of that. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon.